Welcome to Vilou Creations. We are now going to be doing the creating and chatting as I do every evening. The last 2 evenings we were working on this piece, and it was the necklace yesterday and the bracelet the day before, and it's called the Tree of Life. And these are ceramic pearls. They've got the zebra on the one side and the tiger on the other side, the print. We have the Tree of Life, and we have we have moss agate pearls, and we have stone pearls striped. We have the 925 silver clasp. We have light silver chain, and up here we have the same, except for at the top, because we ran out of the mosaic pearls, we took aventurine pearls, and this is what it turned out like. It can be purchased in my store. Yes, my shop is up on Facebook, so if you have anything, the prices are there, the material list is in there, the size is in there. Get in touch with me. And also we have my shop on my website. It isn't as full as here on Facebook, but it will be soon, and you can all either get in touch with me if you like anything, and otherwise let's just chat together, have fun together, and get to know each other. If you are watching live, please hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay, so I know who's watching when and where and how. Please do me a favour and share and invite your friends to this video. Invite your friends to my site. So I'm going to invite a couple of people in that time. You can look at the necklace and the thing and the bracelet, which I will pull up a bit so you can actually see the colour, because it's hard to see. I mean, it's nighttime here, so I have a light which is white light without any yellow, but it just seems to, I don't know, stop all the colour coming through the camera. So if I go a bit closer, you can then see the greens, and here you can see the print a bit better, and we have that on both sides. So whilst I'm inviting people, you all can go and get a drink, get a coffee, go to the loo one more time, and all that kind of stuff. That's what you can do. Or just go get yourself some munchies. I have my munchies here, but I will not be eating them whilst I'm here, because that wouldn't be fair, and I can't really talk to you if I've got my, you won't really understand me, and that'd be stupid. That'd be like really stupid. So I will not be doing that, don't worry. But now I'm going to share this video. Share it. Always got to share it. Yeah, you do have to share things, because otherwise it just takes too long for it to make the round and people to notice that you're even doing a live video. And it's horrible for me personally. I don't know how other people deal with it, but for me personally, when I'm doing a live video and there's nobody there, I feel like I'm talking to myself, which is kind of okay, but it's not ideal. It's not what I'm in it for. I really want to get to know people. A lot of people who love crafts, for example, people who want to learn about crafts, people who want to get to know me. Yes, maybe somebody wants to get to know me. You never know. People that might be interested in me or what I'm doing, might have a question they want to ask. And also just talk about simple everyday things. How was your day today? What did you do? Were you out and about? Did you have good weather? Did you get some good news? Did you have some good experiences? You know, those kind of things. Just, I'd love for people to just say hi. That'd be great. So, like I said, I'm just inviting a couple of people and sharing the video so we can have a little get together. That's my main wish at the moment, to get together. Hello, welcome to Vilou Creations. I'm just quickly sharing the video, trying to get some people together so we can have a good chit chat. Okay, well, they didn't want to chit chat, or do they want to chit chat? Oh, I hate that on Facebook. You see, somebody's watching, then there's nobody watching, and there's somebody watching, and then there's 3 people watching, and there's no people watching, all of a sudden there's 3 there again. So I don't know, do the people come, or do the people go, or are they there the whole time and Facebook just doesn't register? It seriously is very hard to see. So if you're there and you're watching, then hashtag live. If you're watching afterwards, hashtag replay. Say hello. Ask me something. Tell me something. What are you doing today? What have you been up to? I know I'm telling you so many things at once, and I'm just talking. And it's creating and chatting and not just chatting. I know, and I will be creating, or we will be creating, because I will be asking for your opinion. You can give me tips and advice. Maybe when you see that I'm doing something differently than you would do, that you say, hey, that's a great idea, but why don't you try that and that, or things like that, you know, just simple things. Or where you say, you know, that looks good, but you know, I could really imagine a blue pearl there instead of a green pearl. Okay, well, we'll try it. I'll see what blue pearls we have. Which blue pearl would you like me to try? And then we'll figure it out together. The same thing as what I did was here. I had a couple of dames here. I had dames. I had ladies. I didn't have any men. That's a rarity, having men here on the page, which is okay. And we actually decided which pearls were going to go into the necklace and into the bracelet. Well, when the bracelet we started at the beginning, because I had a lot of new material that I actually showed, and yeah, that's what kind of happened. So now that I've finished inviting people, if you're there, say hi, hashtag live, something like that. I will be putting this aside for now, and then I'll be showing you the pearls that I was thinking of working with today, and you'll tell me what you think about it. So these pearls, I was thinking of an Asian theme, because they have these pretty blue pearls, and they have that great kind of Chinese porcelain flower on it. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, you can. Please excuse me while I try and figure out where to put my hand, because I've got a new stative and it's kind of hard to figure out. So these pearls, I was thinking. Now, where you come in is that we find out how we're going to use these pearls, what are we going to make with these pearls, and what are we going to mix with these pearls. Now, I can show you a whole load of pearls that I have. I have some Asian pearls, like Asian Chinese porcelain pearls here, that we can maybe use. We could make a necklace out of it. We can make a set out of it. I also have Indonesian pearls. They're very big pearls. They won't fit with this Chinese theme though, and they're very big. So they're kind of more for leather and to be put on their own, or with a lot of seed beads, and that was not what I was planning. I have them in silver too. They're very pretty, but they're very big, and it's hard. I made one necklace with a couple of other ladies that were here, ladies that are here nearly on a daily basis, and it was hard to figure out how to put it. So I also have these great beads. They're hematite with a blue coating and hematite stars. I was thinking of building them in towards these Chinese, or these kind of Asian style pearls, maybe like I said with the Chinese, whereas this one broke, so I think we'll be taking that out. So that's an idea that I had. Otherwise, I have these great ceramic ones, which also have a flower. I think they would go very well. I'm very tempted to take these as well. Also have kind of a retro style, but they're not going to fit. I'm going to leave them for a different project. I have 4 of these, so I'll just take them out and pop them there. Hi, if you're watching, pop a hashtag live if you're watching, or a hi. Let me know you're there. Let me know who's watching me. Don't be so... Don't be mean. Please let me know who's there, so I know who I'm dealing with. I know who I'm talking to. So I have someone to talk to, because if you don't say hello, then nobody's talking to me, and that's stupid. Other pearls that we could put in are the labradorite and the lapis lazuli. This is the blue ones are the lapis lazuli, and the black ones are the Labradorite. They would fit in there from the colour. I also have a lot of African pearls, but they're not going to fit in because they're totally different pictures. So that's a possibility that we could use. Then we have it's called granite in German. I think it's the same in English. I'm not quite sure. These ones are reddish brownish. We could mix them in with it. And otherwise, let me have a look. No, they're all stripes on them. I do have some mountain pearls. I think they're crystal. What was that called? That's stone crystals here in fire cherry. They could possibly work. Oh, you can't see properly. I'm sorry. So they could possibly work. That's a possibility. So it's basically figuring out what are we going to put in. And then I have another idea. I have a load of charms, and I have these charms from my grandmother. She lives in Australia, and I used to have a windmill. It would have been great. Otherwise, I have this pearl. It's like it's silver. It's proper silver, and it's a bottle of something. Or we could put in, and this is my favourite, I used to have it in a box, and I hardly ever, no, I never wore it actually. I think I wore it once when she was there, so she thought that I wore it, because it was like a gypsy bracelet, and it just kind of, I don't know, it was the age I was at the time when I got it, but I kept it. And I also have this flower, which is great. And the great thing about this flower, and I hope you can see it. Let's see. There we go, now we can see it. The great thing about this flower is, boing, it opens and there's a little bee on the inside. And that would go with the flower colour in, well, the flowers on the other ones. That's the kind of theme I'm going for, so kind of Asian thing. So I was thinking a necklace, if we're going to hang that on it. Otherwise, I have, I don't know, what are they called in English? Somebody help me out. It's Labelle in German. Let me have a look. I'm just going to quickly get my Google Translator out, because there's some words, I'm British, but there's some words that I haven't used for so long. You kind of forget them. Yeah, it's stupid, I know, but I don't have a lot of people that I can speak English with, so find out. Les Belles. So a dragonfly, that's the one. I've got this pretty dragonfly that could work as well. Dragons, Asia. I think that's why you can't see. You all got to write to me if you can't see it, because I always get it a bit later on the screen. So, oh, there you go. Now we can see it properly. So that's that possibility. So we have the flower, we have the bottle, and we have the dragonfly. Otherwise, I have a dunce hat, but that's not really going to fit in. Then we've got a couple of hearts. I'm sick of hearts. I've been working with hearts for too long. Then we have a dollar sign. But that's not quite Asian, is it? I think I'll make a necklace to Donald Trump, and I'll put the dollar sign in it. Maybe he'll be happy then. Then I have a couple of key charms and an envelope charm. And then I have a big leaf. But those aren't really in the Asian theme. So that's kind of what we got. Okay, we've got these as well. We could use these. Hang on a sec, give me a moment. I have these kind of pearls. Here are some glass faucet rondel pearls. And then we've got, obsidian pearls. And we've got some agate in ice colour, but we haven't got a lot of them. So they're the kind of things we're working with. We also have gold. So if we decide to, that's another problem that, I just realised with these charms, all good, but see, there's gold in it. There's gold in here, and there's gold on here. So we'll be going with a gold clasp and chain. It's not real gold. I don't have real gold, because I never planned on working with gold, to be very honest. It was never my plan because I'm not a very big fan of gold. I prefer silver, so that's all I have. But you know, I'm not making the jewelry for me, so I guess I'm gonna have to, you know, make my horizon a bit bigger and maybe just go with the gold every now and then, huh? What do you think, guys? I think I should. So if anybody's there, don't forget to say hashtag here, hashtag there, blah blah blah, live and replay. No, hashtag live and hashtag replay. That would be great, so I know you are there. Okay, so be good to me, people. Be good to me. I'm good to you. If you're there, please say hello. Let me know you're watching. Let's get to know each other. I'm trying to get something specific out of this box, but it just doesn't want to come out. It doesn't want to be part of this party. So, like I said, I don't know, did I say at the beginning my shop's up? My shop is up on Facebooky, Facebooky. Yes, my shop is up, so now I can present it there with all the information that is needed for a shop. So the jewelry will have what kind of material it's made of and so on and so forth. So this is what we're working with. And I think the blue and gold theme is the best to go with. And if we have another colour, then black, as we have black or white. I don't have any white pearls at the moment. What I do have is this white flower. It could work, even though there's silver on the edges. But I think I also have them in peach colour. I have them in gold as well. That one could work. And I should have that in big too. I used to have them big. I've got them double here, so that's one possibility. I was just trying to figure out what we're going to do. And there, you know, I could make this bracelet on my own. Now, don't understand me wrong, don't get me wrong. I don't need help with this. I'm not asking for help. I just thought it'd be great to create together. So I'm going to take these silver ones away because I think we're best going with gold, as gold is on the pearls. But as it seems, nobody is there this evening. Nobody has time. Maybe it's just because the weekend, it's Saturday. People are going out. People are having fun. In the US, it's daytime, so people are doing their everyday life things, which I totally get and totally understand. But I was hoping to be creating with other people. That's the main idea behind it. I could create on my own. That's never going to be a problem. But it would be a great thing to create together. So if anybody's there, say hi, let me know you're there. I'm just presenting the things that we could be working with, the ideas that I've been having over the day, what I kind of thought could be made, and the things that kind of fit together. Because there's no point in putting green and red together unless you're doing something Christmassy, obviously. But otherwise, they don't go together. I don't think blue and red goes together either. Unless you're doing something with a motto like the American flag. There, you're going to have blue and red in that one, aren't you? So we also have these blue ones, but it's a totally different blue, and I'm very unsure about it. So I'm just going to leave that to the side right now. I think I think these aren't going to work either because of the silver, so I'm going to put them away. And since nobody's giving me their opinion, then I'm going to have to do this on my own until somebody does. So if anybody's out there, you are welcome to join. You are welcome to give your opinion. You are welcome to tell me what you would think would be good. We could also do it with these clasps. That's a possibility instead of something like this. But then it would be a bracelet. I don't think I wouldn't want this on my neck. I think that would get annoying. And for a bracelet, I don't know. I think they're a bit big. I ordered them at the very beginning when I was doing this as a hobby, when I wasn't doing it as a company. Also, I have these kind of pearls. They're more, I think they're more Roman Greek style, and I'm not quite sure that they're going to fit. So I'm not quite sure if I want to work with them at all. But that's just another possibility. I'm showing you what would fit. Also, I have... I'm sorry. Just get out your system. So, also I have these kind of blue pearls. I have about, I don't know, 10 to 15 of them, not much. we could be working with them. So now it's just about you're telling me, you know, what I'm going to fix it. So the main pearls are going to be these pearls, most definitely. They're the ones I want to work with, and I'm not changing my mind on that, and I'm not compromising. Now, putting these two together, that's the question. Or we're going to stay with the blue, take these out of the equation, because they're all different forms and shapes as well, and I would prefer to work with each one separately. Then we have, oh, there's another one, put them away. So I was thinking these and these. Then try and put the gold element in between. So we could have this on a necklace dangling, have this on the bracelet, for example, or put it in a necklace like this, for example, and then we could have these beads. They're all a bit different size, so we could go big to small into here and have one of these pearls in between as my idea. See, I know there's other people who do jewelry, they actually prefer to draw their jewelry out. I can't do that. I cannot do mental jewelry making. I need, I really need this. How am I going to say it? I need the material in front of me. I need to work with the material, see what it's kind of going to look like, kind of gonna coulda, you know, and then I can go, okay, well that could work. But just from a drawing on a piece of paper, I couldn't work that way. I really do admire people that can. I can't. I most definitely can't. So I've just figured I'm not going to put them in there. I'm going to put one at the bottom. And I tell you why I'm not going to put them in there. Because they have the two-way, which means I'm going to have to start here, and I don't like to make too many links on my jewellery, because every link is just a danger waiting to happen. No matter how tight you make it, it can still drop. Now, another idea that I have would be taking these out and instead putting the hematite in between. That could be a possibility. Take them out completely. Put the hematite, maybe put two in between each pearl. Just don't want to do it too long, right? That's just not going to work. So, right, so that's what these are going to put back. They're going to be Roman. They're too Roman and way too. See, this is how I kind of work. I put everything together and apart and together and apart and try and figure out if things are going to work out or not. So, and from that we've got the two gold glass faucet thingamabobbies, and then I would, I personally would consider maybe putting a star in between each gold pearl. Maybe, just maybe, we could put a gold one in between each blue one here. I know I work very chaotic, but it gets to the point where I know that's how I want it to look like. And I think 3 is going to be too much. I don't know, we're going to have to see when we put it on the line, on the thread, if it's going to be too much. I like that combination with the blue and the gold, so we're going to stick with that most definitely. And if anybody has any ideas or opinions to it, please let me know. That's the idea behind this whole let's chat and create, not me create and chat alone, but that people come, you'll come and you create with me. So let me know how you think of the design up till now. This would be the hanging piece that goes on the chest. So that's the kind of bit that I have up till now. And the rest would just be blue and gold. And then we'd have to go over to another colour, and I'm thinking of black, so that we can go around the back. So we need one of these. And then there's the question, we're going to make a bracelet or not. And I think this is going to be too long. So I would like to take this one out because it's quite big. Take this one out and take this one out. And just leave the one in there. So we take these out. Leave this out. So we're going to shorten it. That's my idea right now. So if anybody has any other ideas, let me know. Write it down. Say, hey, how about trying that and that? Look at that and that. Can we do that and that? That's the idea I have up to now for the bottom part, and the rest would be for the same pearls then to continue going around. So that's what we can do. I think I'm going to get started with this. If anybody has anything against it, it's too late now. Should have spoken sooner. Yeah, I'm strict like that. I don't go back on my word. So now it's time to create. And whilst I'm creating, I could use with someone to be chatting with. So please, talk to me. Talk to me, oh yeah, sweet talker, sweet talker. Let me know if you're there. Say hello. No, 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 no. Come and join me, join me, join me. So before I start, I'm just going to send a message to a couple of people. Just to a couple. Just quickly open the messenger up and write to somebody. Some people in particular. There's some, Diane, for example. And then I'm going to write, hey, Diane, I'm live. Want to join me? I like Diane. Diane's a nice lady. And then, who is normally here every evening, would be Antje, my colleague and friend. But she doesn't look at the phone a lot. Manu ist da. Hi, mein Süße. Manu ist da. So there's one there. Wie geht's dir, Manu? Hashtag live, einmal rein in die Kommentare. Das wäre cool. Ich lade gerade nur ein paar Leute ein. Und einmal teilen oder jemand einladen, wäre voll cool von dir. Vielleicht jemand, der das so interessieren würde. Und einmal Hi sagen. Nicht schüchtern sein. Die Manu ist eine ganz, ganz liebe. Die mag ich. Die ist ganz super lieb. So. Right. Now I'm going to continue talking in English. I just realised I switched to German. I didn't even notice I'm switching to German. So, now let's see if we can get a couple of people coming in. Okay, so now we're going to start to create, and because I've got no CBs on me, I'm going to use not my CB pearls, I'm going to be using my needles, my normal sewing needles, the ones you get, the ones that they're too big, I don't want them ones. So I'm going to be using my normal needles, just have to pull them out because I've got so many. There'd be number 1. If I'm to be working with seed beads, like little seed beads, then these aren't going to work. They won't go through them all, or they'll break. Or if you're lucky, you'll get them through once, but you won't get them through twice. So I will use seed beads there. I have some of them here. Lid just fell down. Don't worry about it. So I have that here, for example. They're very, very thin. And they have a hole at the end, and in this hole you put the thread through and then you cramp it through. So you can only use them once, and if you're lucky you can get it open twice, but that's just, I can't be bothered opening it, so I just throw it away. Yeah, kill me, call me guilty, but I prefer when I'm working with bigger pearls, whereas when I think about this I think I'm going to have to take them off. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get through the stars because they are very small. So, I don't know, maybe Mano hasn't got her sound on, so I'll just write just in case. So, 1. And so I put the needle on one side, put the needle on the other side because I'm working I'm working from both sides, or I'm going to be going up and then around, and so I'm going to be working with both sides of the thread, and that's where I will be needing 2 needles. So in case you're wondering why I'm putting 2 needles on, now you know. Simple as it gets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking this up first, because that's going to be the end of the necklace, and then I'm going to pull it down, and then with both needles, if I'm lucky, I can go through at the same time. But yeah, it's going to work. So put them up through the same time, pull it down. This way we're hanging, and we're going to do the same until we get up to the top. Now I notice you can't see me right now, so I'm going to the gold one, and then I'm going to put the hematite with the blue one. And now it could be that you have trouble getting it over. I have not had this trouble so far. So far, so lucky. Now I'm going to put the next pearl in, on, not in. Put the needles in the next pearl and put it on. That's what I'm doing. Well, don't worry about me. I get confused a lot of the time. So that's what we've got there. Now if I pull that down, all the way down, stick my needles in the felt, this is what the hanging's going to look like. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure. It does look good to a certain scale, but I'm not quite sure. I kind of got to let it work on me first. I think it's one of the things where it's maybe got to grow on you first. I don't know. It's good, but it's, I don't know, maybe it's just I'm not used to it. We'll stick with it for the moment. I mean, if it doesn't work totally, I'll just put it back out and start again. That's what you do. You've got to start over. Okay, so now let's get it the way. We're going to take 1 gold, 1 blue, 1 star. Now is the moment of truth. Am I going to get the needle through the star? Yes, I am. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like that. Through the gold, through the blue hematite, and through the hematite. Oh, the stars are hematite too, by the way. They're made out of hematite stones. So we've got that through. I'm going to take my Asian ceramic tubes, and then I'm going to pull it all down again. So this is what we're working with now. This is what it looks like. So no, not that way. There we go. That's what it looks like. Now I like it a bit more than I did without the tubes on them. To be very honest with you, I kind of find now it works a bit better. The magic's a bit cuter. So let me know what you think. You know, it's not that bad. I just find it a shame that you can see the stars. Just for a second, you won't be seeing the stars. So now we're going to continue, and now it's time to figure out. Oh, well, look, see, and that's the thing that happens with the normal needles. They just pop out and fall out and go, no, I don't want to be part of this party. So fine, you don't want to be part of this party. It's not a problem, but you're going to have to. Nobody said you had to want to, just said you had to do. So now we've got that all sorted out. Boom, bada, bang, bang. We're going to continue, so we're going to go blue, gold, blue, and then I put another tube on maybe. But, no, hang on. No, we're not. We're going to go blue. See, I'm changing my design again. Don't worry about it, it's just something. We've got to bring a bit of stars in it. So, blue. No, where are the holes? There it goes. Hematite star. Gold. Hematite star. Blue tube. That's what I'm going to work with now. So, done it on the one side. Pull it down. Put that thread aside, and now we're going to do it on the other side. So it's going to be a blue, a star, a gold, a star. Now you could do something similar with different colours, for example. And then we're going to put the other tube on it. So this is what we've got now. And now comes the tricky part. I only have one more tube and I would need that. Well, I couldn't use it for this anyway because I need one on each side. But this is how far we are. So that's the main part of the necklace. That's the eye catcher of the necklace. Now we're going to have to finish it off, you know, make it go around. So it actually goes around the neck. There's no point in just, you know, it'd be great if I could just make that and you could put it on. You can't. It's not going to work like that. Now I need these for the bracelet. So I'm not going to be using these. I'm going to have to take the gold for the bracelet too. Yeah, it's annoying, I know. It's annoying when your pearls are starting to get less and less and less. So I do have the possibility I could continue working with these pearls, for example. They're a bit brighter. Or I could go on working with, oh, they're not coming out, with these blue pearls. But there aren't that many. I could alternate with them. Dung, 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 for example. Or I could just go straight to black pearls and keep it simple. And that's something that I am actually thinking about doing. And it has a simple idea behind it. I don't want to distract from the blue going on, the metallic blue down here. Because I think it's very pretty. So, take all the black ones out. And I hate this. Because they're very small, the boxes. So getting your thumbs and fingers in there isn't that good. It ain't that easy. If you know what I mean. So I'm going to put that down now. Okay. I don't need to do that, sorry. Open another tab. There's somebody that I would like to invite. And I can't invite them whilst watching the video. So I'm going to have to do it over another tab. And at this point in time, I can't see what's going on. Okay, so I could really do something stupid and I wouldn't even see it right now. I could go out a screen with my hands and you not see jack all. But you know what then, that's just the way it is. I think that's kind of the reason why I do bracelets a lot, because it's always heartbreaking seeing your pearls become less and less and less and less and less and less and less. I know I can order some more and I will order some more. That's definitely not the problem, but it's, you know, it's still hard because you're like, oh, well, you know, maybe I had a couple of ideas that I wanted to use these pearls with, but you know, okay, I'm live, honey. Who I'm trying to invite, her name is Carolyn LaCava. She makes jewelry too, and she lives in Pennsylvania, and she's normally here, you know, and watches, and her husband's into it too. He's you know, he's more into it than she is, you know, with the ideas and stuff. So, and I can only get to her through my Vilou Creation page and not my private page, because we're not friends on my private page yet. I just haven't got around to doing it. So I'm going to have to write her, and I have to go through a different tab. So I would love for you to join me. Don't think I'm reading it for you. I always read my messages aloud. It's just something I do. I love you to join me. It's kind of like me thinking out loud. So send that one off. Hopefully she reads it. And now we're going to go back to making. So please don't be mad at me. Okay. I think I'm going to put a bit of music in the background, if you don't mind. I've never done this before with music in the background. But I would really like to put some music in the background because, one, I can concentrate better. Two, it gives a nice atmosphere. And three, because I want to. So I'm going to put on one of my favourite music titles. It's classic. And I have to skip the ad because there's always this ad. It might be loud, but I'm going to turn it down, okay? So I hope you can still hear me. I just need a bit of a background noise and atmosphere. And people, I've got 4 children, so if there's no background noise, I feel very, very lonely. I need background noise. I'm not used to quiet. I'm not used to peace. I'm not used to not hearing anything. If it's too quiet, then I put my headphones in and listen to music. So I don't know if you can hear the music. If you can't hear the music and you would like to hear the music, let me know. Then I'll turn it up a little bit. But you should be able to hear it, because I know you can hear my pearls, so if you can hear my pearls, you should be able to hear the music. So now we're just going to take out the back pearls. I think that might be enough. So first off, we're going to put, say, 15 on one side. 1, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, that didn't want to come on. See, the pearls just don't want to be part of the party, you know. Hello, welcome to Vilou Creations. Say hi, let me know you're there, let me know who you are. 1, 2. They're not playing today, they're just like, no, don't want to be on the necklace, no. I don't like the Chinese pearls. Oh, tough luck. Okay, 4. And, oh, come on. 5, so. Now we have 10. Jeanette Hanny, hello. Thank you for joining me. What do you think about the necklace so far? I'm not quite sure if you can really notice it, so I'll pull it up for you. So, that's the necklace so far. And it's going to be sticking with that and then black all around the back. What do you think about that? Think it's going to work? So there we go, come up again. Stunning? Good. Where are you from, Jeanette? How's your day been? No, I'll ask one question at a time, Jeanette. How are you doing? Don't mind me, I'm just creating after chatting. Had a good day, Jeanette. So I've got 15 on this side. It's most definitely not going to be enough, I can see that. Still there, Jeanette? And then go up from 15 to 20. It's not going to be enough either, but I'm just going to make sure I'm evening it out on both sides. Jeanette, how was your day? I don't know, I feel like I'm being too impatient and pushy when I ask the same question. Just making sure that the question's heard. You know, maybe the person jumped back out of the video and was like, yeah, nah, it's not quite mine. I don't know. So if I ask too many times, I'm not being pushy. So make sure that the question came across. Because in between me telling you details about what I'm doing, you might think I'm being ignorant and asking you a question and then going on to the next topic. Or, you know, talking about something else as if I'm not interested in your answer. I'm interested in your answer. I would love for you to... My day has been good. That's good to know. Oh, see, my computer's messing around and I've flown out from the video. But I'll come... Oh. Okay. Give me a second. I've just got a message. My son got a necklace from his friend, and it was very important to him, and he lost it 3 days ago, and somebody just told me they found it, so I've just got to quickly answer. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute, hang on. That's why I got thrown out, because she wrote to me. I'm just going to quickly go, and I'll get back to you in a minute, Jeanette, I promise. I'll tell you what, I'll come over on another tab, and I'll come back in. Well, that's what I hear about Facebook, that you just can't, you know, put video in a little corner somewhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just popping back in, Jeanette. Don't walk away. I want to know how your day was. I want to get to know you and chat with you. I promise you I'm not being ignorant and going away. That normally never happens. Normally nobody writes to me privately while I'm on this, because they know that I'm doing this. But this is somebody who doesn't know me personally, and this is somebody who is actually doing me a very big favour. Okay, so... Okay, got to Jeanette. Now I can't see the rest. Oh. Okay, my day been good, hon. How about you? I'm good. I'm from Stoke. I'm fine, Jen. Yeah, I had actually quite a peaceful day. I did a lot of networking. We built up the shop today. Took all the pieces I have that I've made and I've still got in stock. And my husband spent the whole morning taking photographs of them, and, you know, making them real fancy, and then we put them all up with a description. So it was a lot to do, but it was peaceful, you know. The kids were busy, the kids were playing, and then we had dinner, and then went to the shops, and now I'm here. So it was actually quite a good day. Tell me something about yourself, Jeanette. Anything. A weird fact, something like that. My son's going to be so happy that his necklace is back. But I'm not going to tell him. I'm going to surprise him with it. Because it was really cute. You know, he lost it, and then he went and got his friend, and he went back down the same street to school and back, because he was on the way to school. And he went to school, and when he got to the school, it was very cold and very icy. And, well, the school decided that, you know, there's not going to be any classes today, so he had to come all the way back home. And when he was home, he realised that about half an hour later the necklace was gone, so he walked all the way back again, and he went back and forth 5 times. He couldn't find it. He was really very sad on that day, so I'm very happy that it's arrived and that somebody found it, and he's going to be so livid about it. So on the side, and the great thing is she lives around the corner as well. So, well, obviously she did find it, so it was obvious that she'd be around the corner somewhere. You're going to tell me something about yourself, Janet? And now, are you a mother? What do you do? Do you craft? So glad it's been found. He will be so pleased. He will. He will be very pleased. And so, and it's great that I don't have to go. Dann treffen wir uns morgen. She's saying, so we'll meet tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, we're going to meet tomorrow. And so I'm going to get in touch with her tomorrow. And I'm going to say thank you about a million times. A million times. And his friend is going to be so happy too. Wow, great. I never thought that thing was going to be found again. I thought somebody found it, and I don't know. I have a little girl aged 8, and I do craft, love to craft. What crafts do you do, Jeanette? That'd be great to know. That'd be great to know what crafts you do. I have 4 sons, by the way. My oldest, the one that lost the necklace, is 15. Well, he's turning 15 in July. And then I have an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 5-year-old. And they're all boys. And I have a husband and a male cat. So I'm the only girl in the house. Yeah, it's like that. But it's okay. I chose the life. I can deal with it. I wouldn't have chosen it if I couldn't deal with it. So I'll just quickly count the beads to make sure I've got 8. And you write down what crafts you do, lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 15. 15, 6. No, come on. I'm going to pick them up with my fingers now because they're all being a bit diva. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we got them down. Now I'm going to quickly pick it up and put it to my neck so I can see roughly about how much more I'm going to have to put on for it to be okay. No, it's not going to be that much. Maybe another 10 on each side or something. I'll check it out and then close it up. And I actually do like it now. At the very beginning, I didn't quite like it because of this blue pearl. I thought it was just not fitting in. But now, I love it. I love it. It's going to be hard. I hate it when I love them because they're so hard to sell. Hello, Antje. Quite a few things, hand card making, diamond paintings. I've seen those diamond paintings on Google. There's like where you put the little strass diamonds one by one, like painting by numbers, but you glue those thingies on. Am I right? Wine charms and etc. I like a challenge. Wine charms. What are wine charms? I can't. And cards. Yeah, my nana used to sell cards on the market. She made a lot of money with cards. But you know, here in Germany where I live, cards aren't such a big thing. You can't really... So I was right. Okay, it was the diamond things. Thank you, Antje. Live and like. Hashtag live and like. You could do that too, Jeanette. That'd be great. Hashtag live. So I know you're watching live. Well, I know you're watching live. But for later. For reference. And... yeah, but here in Germany, the cards aren't such a big thing. You know, you get a card for your birthday if you're lucky. And normally there's only a card if you, you know, if you're getting money or something. It's not as big as it is in England, like Christmas cards. And you've got the cards here and your cards there. You don't have that here in Germany. So, but in England she had that, yeah, she did it all the time. And I never really understood it. Charms for wine glasses also. And what do you make those charms out of? Like little wooden charms, metal charms? Antje, how are you doing today? Antje likes to craft as well. Antje draws. She draws animals. She draws doggy dogs. And she does them very, very well. And now she's drawing my cat. I've got a British short hair cat called Django. And he's like that blue-grey colour. And she's finding it a bit difficult now. Because the, yeah... the hair is a bit different, isn't it? You know, the fur is different to a dog. It's a lot more finer and it's a lot more work. So, silver charms and beads. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm fine, Antje. I'm fine. Okay. Went to our workplace before. Got a couple of things. Because tomorrow's Sunday and the shop's closed and we work in a shop. So, we went shopping and got all the things I need, like cornflakes and... that kind of stuff. And I got me some munchies, but I can't eat them now. So hang on a second. Just got to be... Ow! That's what I hate when I do this and I've got the needles on. But I'm going to have to put on a couple of more and then we should be able to close it. Okay. Do you have any questions, Jeanette, towards me? Or just anything you'd like to know about me? I know I'm not very important or anything. I'm not VIP. Now, sometimes I sound like a VIP. Do you want to know anything about me? Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me? I know I'm just a normal human being, but maybe there's something that, you know, you'd like to know. It'd be great if you could share the video. I think Antje shared already. Share the video so your friends and family have a chance to see this. Maybe they're interested. You never know. I'd be very grateful for a share or invite. And like my page. If you like what you see tonight, like my page. Invite your friends to my page. Help this community grow, because I'm not just starting a page because of my jewellery. I'm actually trying to get a little community together. That's why these evenings... Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You know, that's the thing I'm trying to, like, this, we create together. Unfortunately, I had already started before you all came. Otherwise, you would have had a big say in what I was doing here. You could have said, yeah, well, see? Now, because I was talking and wasn't concentrating, I've put the 4 that's supposed to... No, I'm just going to have to quickly swap a couple of beads. Don't worry about it. Do you have any questions? Does anybody have any questions towards me? Other than how I'm doing? Because you all know that I'm fine now. I'll just quickly check how many beads I'm over now. Put that up together. Okay, right there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to have to take 4 off, and then I've got 1 more in the box, and then that's these pearls all done and dealt with. So if anybody has a question, please do ask. And I don't bite. And I'm quite open, and maybe you'd like to know something about me. I'd like to know, there's something I always ask people is, when you buy jewellery, do you prefer, you know, jewellery from the shops, or do you really look for handmade jewellery? Because most people actually prefer it from the shops because they're not used to handmade jewellery. Seriously, I can't be mad at anyone for it. I think it's a normal thing if you're not used to handmade jewellery, that you really do kind of, you know, search for jewellery elsewhere. And that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's not as good as my jewellery, but, you know, just blow my horn just a little. I think I'm allowed to do that, aren't I? Can I blow my horn just a little bit? A little bit? I think everybody can blow their horn a little bit, can't they? So what have you all been up to today? I kind of told you what I did today. What did you do today, Jeanette and Antje? Now I'm just looking for some little seed beads which go into the I don't know what they're called in German. Colettes, hang on, in English, sorry. No, I can't even remember what they're called in German now. I'm sorry, it's getting late over here. It's like 11 o'clock at night. So like I said, you know, my husband, bless his soul, worked the whole early morning and took photo after photo after photo of every piece I own, and we put them all in the shop. Filling Skip as you're having a clear out. Oh, a clear out from home. I did that once too. I just had enough of everything and I just threw everything out. My kids thought I was mental. My husband, yeah, well, happy wife, happy life, innit? He just played along. He knew. So you're having a clear out at home, or I don't know, do you have a company? I don't know. Where is your clear out? Yeah, at home. Okay, yeah. I know, you just declutter sometimes, isn't it? You just got to get rid of shit. We hold on to things for too long in the hope we're going to need them. So I just realised, girls, look, if I go off camera, please just let me know so I can get back on, so you actually see what I'm doing. Because I know it's way too late that I'm not on camera. Just a quick comment, you're off camera, or I can't see what you're doing. And I'll be right back on. So right now, I've gone up the top up here, and in this thingy-mabobby that I can't remember the name of, whatchamacallit, I've put one little gold seed bead, and I've gone around the seed bead and back down it into the pearls. So I'm going through them twice, the pearls. And also, it secures it up here without having to put knots. I don't like doing knots, because knots come undone. If you want them to or not, they will undo themselves, and it is annoying as hell when you finally, it happened to me once in a live video, and it's because I got some new thread. It's called Pearl Power Cord, and it's 0.25 millimeters, and it's quite thin, but it's very strong. It's very, very strong, and if I pull it, I can't break it with my hands. But because these little gold whatchamacallits on the side are quite sharp, it just cut through them, and the whole bracelet just went boom. And I was like, oh, Jesus, no. So I put it together again, thinking I made a mistake of some sort, and it happened again. So I made it again, and it happened again, and I never made the bracelet again. Which doesn't happen with this. It's kind of a pearl, like a fisher line. It's for jewelry, but I always compare it to a fisher line because it's the same thing that the men have on their fishing rods to catch the fish. Very sturdy, unbreakable. So what project are you working on right at the moment, Jeanette, other than throwing your things in a skip because you're having a clear out? Antja, how is my kitty cat coming along? You any farther yet than you were before? I just realised my song is on. We're on the Titanic hymn right now, and I'm not really into the Titanic hymn, but I am into Ademos. No, this is still okay. Gladiator. Oh, we had the Gladiator in between, and we had Titanic Enya song, but now we're back to Ademos. I like Ademos. I mean, I could rock it out, put some Jason Derulo on. What I do sometimes. Right now, I'm sorry, but then again, I could actually put an Asian touch to it, Asian classic music. Since we're making an Asian style necklace, we want some Asian classic music, so it fits into the whole program. I could have done that with the last tree as well. I could have put some African music on. Or where I made the African paradise bracelet. Oh well. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're doing some more now. I'm working on it. It costs me a lot of concentration because your kitty's so fluffy and it's really hard to get this on paper. Oh, you'll manage. I know you'll do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask you to do it if I didn't think you were capable of doing it. Maybe you have to go out of your normal comfort zone on how you draw. And I look up a couple of techniques to get fluffiness. Possibly. So now we're going back through the base of the necklace, which is actually the prettiest part because the rest is just black, so it kind of doesn't, take away the limelight from the front, because the front is very pretty, so shimmery and gold and You still there, Jeanette? Or are you tipping down what projects, that your projects are big? Or I'm just being too impatient again, most probably. So we're nearly done with the first side here. Okay, now We're going to secure the self-made pendant down here, go through it all again, then go around the flower at the bottom, come back up, and we'll do the other side, this side of the necklace here. Oh, you can't see again, can you? Girls, you're supposed to tell me when you can't see. I'm fine, it's okay. We'll manage. Oh, when I went to the shops before, it was very cosily warm. I wasn't expecting that. My son was like, take my jacket off and walk around my t-shirt. I went, no you won't. The wind's still a bit chilly, but like it was quite warm. And for those of you who live in Germany, I don't know, I know in England it was the same. It was really, really cold, but like -15, -20. And I know there's other countries like Canada and North America and Russia that have real cold, -40 degrees. But I don't do cold. I do rain, yes. I do nice and wet and windy. I can deal with that too. But cold is just something that doesn't work for me. It doesn't. I don't do cold. Snow as well. Snow gets on my nerves, to be very honest with you. Snow really does get on my nerves. It's okay for a short while when you play with it. But then, nah. Then it can go away again and be all warm again. I don't like summer, very, very hot warm. You know, like hot warm, you know, like sweating. You need to put some sort of air conditioning on and you know, like that. I'm not into that kind of hot, but you know, springtime is very, very nice. Spring is my favourite time of the year. I see when I need to start the star then. So the necklace is coming along great. But there's me remembering I was wanting to do a necklace with this. No, make a set out of it and make a bracelet. And now I realised I don't have any black ones anymore, which I can build into the bracelet. And these beads here aren't going to be enough to make a full-on bracelet, so I'm going to have to think about something to change that situation. I'll have a look. I'll figure something out. I do have the similar in grey. We could use grey, but it's not the same, is it? It's just, it's not the same, people. Has any of you two ladies ever been to China or to Asia? I haven't. I've only ever been to Gibraltar, Tunisia, and to Spain. Spain and Tunisia were 1 day, and 4 days in Gibraltar. But other than that, I've never travelled, other than the army. But that's just travelling from one camp to another, moving in and moving out. That's not quite the same as, you know, and in Germany where I live, and England where I was born, I mean, like, in other ways. So, we're nearly done with the necklace. Now I just have to figure out a name. And I'm thinking Asian flower. What do you two think about that? Asian flower? Is that going to be a good name to work with? Asian flower? I wasn't in any other country. Don't worry about it, Antia. What do you think about the name Asian flower for the necklace? I don't know how much you can actually see of it because I keep going out of the video and nobody's telling Just keep, whatever. Okay, now I'm back in. Okay, good name. Okay, Asian flower. So we are now dealing with the Asian flower. Asian flower. Let's see if I get another one in it. That's quite good shape, that one. Okay, and then when we finish this one, I don't think we're going to be able to start with the bracelet because, or even make a bracelet because, yeah, like I said before, we have the problem that my black obsidian, oh, I hate that word, is out. Put all the last ones to make this necklace as long as I possibly could. There's the problem that I said at the beginning of the video that I know a lot of people who make jewellery, they draw beforehand, they plan and order beforehand. I can't work like that. I need this spontaneous, and I need a muse to make me, you know, I can't do this whole unplanned thing. It's just not in my repertoire. I just get my pearls out. I need to feel it. I need to look at it. I need to see it with my eye. And the mental idea that I have is there nonetheless, but it's not as big. It's more of a vague idea than a plan. And to draw it out wouldn't make any difference because I know for a fact when I make it, I'm going to change it anyway. You know, for those who are watching the replay, you know, at the beginning you saw me take out a whole load of pearls and just eliminate the ones that wouldn't be fitting in or I didn't find suitable for this necklace. So, and that's the kind of way it works. I take out everything that could possibly work and eliminate it by putting it all together to see what ain't gonna work. Where I know that ain't gonna work. You know, it's gonna look stupid. Like real stupid in there. So that's what I do. I eliminate the possibilities. And by doing that, so I'm going back down. By doing that, I come up with a design. So I don't go, I want these pearls, how am I going to arrange them? I want all of these pearls. And then I've got to find out which pearls I'm going to come down to, because all of the pearls that I take out are not going to match up. It's just going to look like a whole lot of chaos, and nobody wants to wear a chaos in there on their body. I like this Asian music. It's very mellow, very chilled. It kind of, I could relax to this. I could totally relax to this. I could so lie in my bed and meditate to this. And I normally don't meditate. I've tried to meditate. I just fall asleep. I wish I could meditate. It's supposed to be very, very cleansing for the soul. And, you know, you're supposed to feel really good after it. But, like I said, it don't work with me. I'm gone. I'm not deep breathing. I'm deep snoring when I meditate. So maybe it's just a lack of practice, I can imagine, that I'm not good at meditating. But if I ever do try to meditate again, this will be the music I will be listening to. It's all kitschy and stuff and cheesy, you know, to meditate to Asian music, but it is good. So, other than the clasp, I think we are done. It's very short, so the clasp is going to have to, well, you have to be a very, maybe so. This is what we've got. Up to now. Now I'm thinking to make it a bit longer, because it is very, very short. It's a lot shorter than when I put it on before. It didn't seem that short. So where did I find the little bugger? Oh, there we go. I've got another one now. Ha, 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 ha. So to do this, that way we've made it a bit longer. put this on there maybe at the back, and then have the clasp on there. Put this on with links, and then have the clasp at the back. I'm just going to put it together, see how it looks and how it feels. I put it on the back of my neck. Because if it's all, you know, if it gets in the way, then it's nice. Yeah. Oops. So, anything to say out there? What else is new, people? Now I'm chatting and chatting and chatting and chatting, but nobody's chatting with me anymore. I think Janetta's gone, which is a shame. Diane wanted to come, but Diane is driving, so she's going to be here as soon as she can. Carolyn, I wrote Carolyn, but she's most probably not at her phone, or she's doing something because she isn't there, which is a shame because it was very fun last time, especially with her husband getting into it more than she was. That was great. And Carolyn makes jewellery too, but obviously she's on a different track than me in what kind of jewellery she makes. It's kind of similar, but kind of not. And the whole concept is different, but it's beautiful. And you, come on, big boy Facebook. Oh, this is annoying. I didn't want to let this happen. So we got that at the top. Huh? There we go. We're back. Now it's Facebook all over again. So this is how far we are right now. This one on the other side as well. And then we're going to attach the clasp, and then I've automatically made it a bit longer, and we could, I don't know if I've got any more of them, I don't know the last one as well, otherwise I would have said no problem. I can you know, put them in the bracelet and make the bracelet work, but that's not going to work either. So I think we're not going to be making a bracelet towards it. It's just going to stay with the necklace, which is a shame. But if you haven't got the material, then you haven't got the material. The only other thing I could do is make it with grey. We could test that and see if it works. So now we're finishing off the necklace, Asian flower. Asian flower coming along. So we got this, and then we're just going to open up the clasp, put it on one side, open it up on the other side, and then we're done with the necklace. And then we'll try and get the bracelet done with the grey ones, because there's grey in this one too. So if I search for the grey ones with a bit more black in, then maybe we'll get it work. I hope so. It's so pretty. It's a shame if we didn't have it as a set. That would be a real bummer, I think. So take this off, because that's actually got to go on the other side. Okay. Everybody who's watching, just give a little hello. Hashtag live. Let me know you're watching. Because I have the problem that Facebook doesn't always show me how many people are really watching. Okay, well, 3 watching, now there's 5 watching, now there's 1 watching, now there's none watching, now there's 5 again. I'm like, well, hang on, they can't be all jumping and coming and going so quickly. So, this necklace is now officially done. Done. Asian flower was created. So this is Asian flower. I'm going to show you from the top to the bottom. It's the easiest. Now I have to wait a second. I'm going to be standing in this position for a while until my computer catches up, so I know what it looks like before I start pulling and showing you the necklace. Okay, so just wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. That's what I'm doing now. I'm just waiting for the thing to catch up. I don't know what you're seeing. Mine is actually stuck. It's just replaying the same sequence over and over again. So let's try this again, and hopefully it was just my computer and I'm not caught. There we go. Okay, now I know it's good. So I've just got to mute it again because you'll have an echo otherwise. So this is what it's looking like. Now, see the pearls are pulling up. Tighten that up in a bit. There we go. So you've got the black pearls all coming up. And then we have the first part, which is the ceramic tubes, and then we hematite in blue, the gold glass facet and the hematite stars, and that is followed by some more ceramic tubes in an Asian Japanese style, I think that is. And then we go back down to the same motif star, and then we come down to the beautiful blue big ceramic, and then we have the flower at the bottom, and that's the necklace. And now it's actually long enough with the stars thing. So we're done with that. Now let's see, I'll leave that here for everybody else that comes, and hopefully some more people are going to come, because I want some more people to come. I'm like a little teenager. I want mum, but I want it, mummy, I want it. Okay, so come on, turn around. There we go. Now that necklace is done. Now we're going to try and get enough material together to make the bracelet, so we have a set. Or now we can't make earrings. Or can we? I don't know. Have to try it first. Let's get the bracelet done first. There it is. Sorry, I was just looking for my thread. I put it somewhere else than where it should be. Is anybody out there? Please say hello. Let me know you're there. Let me know you're there, so I know that I'm not alone. Because I kind of feel like I'm doing... I'm talking to myself again, as always. So 1, 2, 3. So we've got the necklace done now. It's time to get the bracelet sorted, and this is just a trial if it's going to work. I really do hope it's going to work, because that'd be so great if I had a bracelet towards this. Because I am so in love with this necklace, and it's going to be very hard to let it go, because I really like this one. Oh, yes. Tough luck, I guess, isn't it? So, I'm going to put a stopper bead at the end for a second. Bam. So the pearls just don't fall off while I'm heating them on. So, if we think I'm going to start at one end, which is the clasp, I think I'm going to have a look and see. I have one. Hang on, no, you come here now. Don't you even dare think about running away. If I have another one of these, it'll be great. And Sod's Law says no. I have 2 more. I've got 1 more, and it's silver. See if I might have fallen aside in another compartment. No. No luck for me today. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen, I think. No, it ain't looking good. Not looking good. Not what I'm looking for. Which is a shame, because that could have. Or we could. Hang on a sec. Yes, we could still use it, but only on one side. So we're going to use this on one side, just for the sake of using it on one side. So I'm going to put it on at the end there. I can just put it on the end. It's just going to look stupid right now if I put it on there. So then we're going to go with grey. See, because if I've got these grey black ones, they're kind of like that. and these are the Labradite, and they're also black and grey, so if we're lucky it's going to work. If it's not going to work, then we're going to have to put it together and actually carry on without. But it doesn't look that far off, so I think this is going to work, which means yay, we're making a set. So now let's get started. Get it working, get it popping. Now I think in the middle what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one dum, like we did down here, gold, star, hematite, and on the other side gold, star, no sorry, hematite, star, gold. Looking at it saying gold even though I see it's blue. Okay, and then we could possibly even make some very, very small earrings, but then I would have to make the loops because I have no more, no more holdings left, which is, and I've never made them. I wish you a good night. I'm tired now. See you tomorrow in your live vid. See you tomorrow, my darling Auntie. Thank you for coming around. So, I know I had something up saying that I was going to be doing, a talk round with me, but if I compare these videos to the video of me where you see my face and you see me talking, I think these are, one, more productive. It's more about the actual jewelry making, and two, I find it better this way because I'm very conscious of myself, which a lot of women are, and I was never born the video photo kind of girl. I always look stupid on photos, or at least I feel I look stupid on photos and on videos, and I'm very self-conscious. So, but that's not a problem. That's not why I do it. But it's easier, it's stress-freer if I use the videos making the jewelry and just talk to you, and not. So how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and not just seeing my face and just talking and the talking source. And if it ends up like some evenings, or like the beginning one now, where I have nobody actually sitting across from me and talking to me, then yeah, you kind of look weird. It looks weird. You feel weird and it looks weird. Because like now I can talk and talk and talk because I'm making the jewelry and I'm not really focused on if somebody's coming or what I'm going to say. I'm just doing it. But when you're feeling self-conscious and you're really looking at every little thing that you could possibly do wrong and all that kind of stuff, then it is a whole different ball game, obviously. So we're going to pull this down, and this is going to be the bracelet. As you see, we've got the simple at the back, and here we've got the so I'm going to put 12 on that side and see how long it is. I'm going for about 20 centimeters, and 18 to 20 centimeters, and then plus that little hook in the back, and then it'll be quite big. So I think, no, I'm going to go with 16, because this is then another centimeter, and then you've got this, which you can make it bigger or smaller. Regulate it a bit. I know in America you don't say centimeters, you have inches and feet, and I never really understood it. I know it's a metric system, and I know, but I just, because I never used it, and I've always used the normal metric system, well, the European metric system with centimeters and meters, I can roughly say around what a meter is, and I can roughly say around how big a centimeter is, and 30 centimeters. I can never tell you how big a foot is, or or when someone says, yeah, I'm 5'5", I've got to Google that. I've got to Google how many centimeters, meters 5'5" is. Or if someone asks me who's living in the US how big I am, I Google 1.67 meters to find out how many inches that is. So I can imagine, as strange as it is for me as a European working with centimetres and metres, that it's weird for you as an American as it is for me when I hear inches and stuff like that. That you feel the same kind of way when I talk centimetres and metres. I can imagine that it's unusual because, you know, we don't work with those kind of metric things. It's like... So we've got 10, we need another 2, 1, 2, okay, now come on, don't be like that, it's like the last one, and they're all like, no, I don't want to be part of this, no, get on there, will you, seriously, no, seriously now, there we go. So we got the 12 together. Now we're going to see how long this baby is, which I would do if I had my measuring tape, which I don't have to hand because it was in the hand of one of my dear children, because they think it's wicked and great. It's a great little thing to play with, and you can throw it around and hit people with it. As kids like to do, you know, whip each other with it, like, I don't like you. Hello, that's my working material. Could you please not throw it? And I actually put it back in my office, and one of them sneaky little buggers has come and took it again, so I can't measure it per centimetres. So I've got a ruler here. Do it with a ruler today. It's only 15 centimetres ruler, so we're on to 0, we're on to about 15 metres. So I'm going to put another 2 on each side, I think. I'm going to see how many is a centimetre. Got 3. I'll put another 3 on each side, then I'm up to 17, and then it should work. That's how we're going to do it. Okay, so put another 3 of them on. 1, 2, and a 3 on the one side. Pull them all down, and then on the other side where I have no needle because I actually put the stopper bead on it. See, now it's all curly. Kind of works like hair. Okay, so just pick up 3 with a hand and put them on, right? And then we're going to have our necklace. See? 1, 2, where are you? 2 and number 3 for the record. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Now I'll just measure it for, you know, just to be sure that it's not. So we got down to 15, 18, we're up to 18. It's okay, work with that. It's not quite what I wanted, but it's okay. Nobody's going to die from it. We're all going to survive. See, I hate that sometimes. I just don't want to open. That's why I don't like working with them. Okay, it's not a problem. That happens, you know, they're made in the masses and you buy them and they just don't work. So that's just the way it is. There's no problem at all. I'm not going to be mad about it. Okay, so we're going to put another one of these on. I need to get myself 2 more gold sea beads to put inside them. It's a shame that nobody's live right now, because it does get kind of lonely when you're talking to yourself all the time. I'm lonely. But then again, I'm not alone. Michael Jackson said, I am never alone. So, I guess Michael Jackson's here watching over me. So put that on, go back through, and we're fixed up there. Oh please, go on through. It's starting to get cold. So got that one in. So sorted. There's still the Far East music that's supposed to be. It says it at the top. And then a quick look over, I don't think that is Far East music. It is still the Far East. Oh, that goes 3 hours and 40 minutes. Okay. So this is Far East music. I liked it at the beginning a bit more than I do now. It's okay. Oh, sorry. So, been through the grey ones, now I'm going back to the main base of the bracelet, which is the same as the necklace. Basically, it's all the same as the necklace, other than we have the pearls that I'm using now are a bit greyer. And I'm not in the picture again. You see, that's one thing I've got to practice, is really, focusing on being in the picture with what I'm doing. Because, when you work alone, you're used to pulling it up towards you, and you have your comfy position in which you work on, and, that's not fair towards people who may want to watch, and they can't really see me doing anything. They just see my hands every now and then and hear my voice go blah, 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 blah. And you're like, girl, what are you doing? I can't see, so I just got to keep coming back and coming back. So I've been through the grey ones, now I'm back to here. And I'm basically doing the same as I did with the necklace. Back through the base necklace, so that's all there. The necklace, the bracelet. And now I'm back onto the grey sides, grey-black sides of our Asian bracelet. Asian flower. Now it's all going a bit wonky because I pulled. Straighten it out a bit. There we go. So if anybody is looking for relaxing music, I think this is great. I actually put it on because it's an Asian theme, and I'm making the Asian necklace. The Far East selected tracks by YouTube from Lounge Central. Totally relaxing. I think it is. For me personally, it's relaxing. If you like the music, that's what I'm listening to right now. It was Adimus at the beginning, and now I'm on to Asian music to get into the atmosphere of the Far East, to match up Asian flower set necklace and bracelets. And maybe I have to do it off camera first. Cut the hooks first, and I made a wire, and I've never done it before, probably I did it theoretically, and so I'd like to do that off camera first, and because if I can't get it done the way I'm hoping to get it done, it's not as embarrassing. So if I was to do it in front of all of you and like totally make a mess of myself, that'd be stupid. And yes, I know I'm a designer, I do make mistakes. Some pieces just don't go the way they are. It's art. It's just like painting a picture. You have a certain thing in mind and it just doesn't work out. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So, but I do know for the first time ever trying, I prefer to try it on my own, and then, you know, if it really works out, then I'll come back on tonight and I will make the earrings. If that doesn't work, then it's going to be without earrings. That's the plan. That's the plan, okay? And if it gets too late, then I'll be doing them tomorrow. Or I'll just leave it without the earrings. One of them two. But definitely this whole set will be in my shop as of tomorrow at some point in time during the day, and it can be purchased by whomever wishes to have it. I don't know if I ever told the story about the first online purchase that ever happened, where someone purchased the jewellery off me online, and because Vilou Creations started in, it started in October 2017, so it's a bracelet. It started in October 2017, so this company, my company, me and what I do, in this professional form is very young, and the problem is that I'm still learning. I always will be learning. And hang on a second. See, now, because I was thinking about three things at the same time, I've forgotten what I was going to say. What was I talking about? I've forgotten what I was going to say. Or why I was telling this story. Okay, I don't remember. Well, it wasn't that important then, was it? As my mum would say. You'll remember, it was important, it'll come back to you. So, okay, I can't remember why I was telling this story and what the purpose was behind the story, but never mind. I could totally just chill on this music. It's very relaxing. So I'm going to leave this out now because I was actually planning on putting it in, as I told you before, but the bracelet is actually quite long, and with the clasp it's going to be long enough so I don't need it. Just so everybody knows, right, that was the one that wasn't working. Where did my clasp go? I just took it off. No, that's the clasp up there. Okay. What's the matter with these clasps? I mean that one comes and might be a defect. You know, that's okay. That kind of happens, you know. But there's so many. Oh no, this one's working. Okay, this one's got a very good thing to it. So check out later. See how many aren't working. If there's too many, then you've got to send them back. It just can't be. So, that is done so far. Now, if I make the earrings, they're going to be very small ones with these pearls. That's it. So 2 stars, 2 bits of gold. So I'm going to be basically making this here, that bit dangling, done. And Bob's your master. So I will do a quick break, get them earrings sorted, well, the hooks, and then I'll be back online and I'll be doing the earrings. If the hooks don't work out, then I won't be coming back this evening. I wish everybody a good night. This bracelet and necklace you can find tomorrow in my shop in the set section, the Asian flower. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the support of the people that were here, and hopefully, oh no, damn, wish you all a good day if you're behind and you're so far forward that you're in the daytime, and if you're not in the daytime and you're in the evening, nighttime like me, I wish you a good evening or a good night. Sleep well. See you in the morning. Keep your eyes open. Asian flour will be in the shop tomorrow, and anything I've ever made that is now for sale is in the shop right now, and check it out. If you like anything, get in touch with me. It's only a yeah, like I said, I'm a young company and I'm still building myself up, and that's why some things aren't quite like they should be. For example, that my website doesn't have a proper real shop and only like a halfway shop with 10 pieces and the free shop, and that's all going to change. And for now, I wish you a good evening and goodbye. Turn you off.